Hey, it's JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It's January 17th, 2025. Looking at the moonrise over the Pioneer Mountains. It's been pretty bright the last few days. Been pretty cool to see. And if you're still enjoying this broadcast, we ask you to do a one-time donation or even better, a sustaining monthly membership. Thanks for those hanging through the dry days. Weekend outlook, we are going to see some isolated flurries today and some low-hanging clouds in the mountains. Besides that, it should be mostly sunny. We got a dry cold front coming through later today, and that's going to really dip the temperatures over the next Saturday through Monday into the lower 20s for the valley floors and the single digits on Saturday in the mountains. And Monday morning, it looks like is going to be our coldest morning out of the next week. And then we'll shift to warmer temperatures again. Looking at morning temperatures today, we are down in Haley, we were in the teens. Ketchum, not showing up there, but you're probably a slightly bit cooler. And then 23 up in Stanley. So those clouds are coming through. We'll take a look at right now. So we got a stationary front coming through right now, bringing in some cloud cover for a hot second, and then we have a clearing behind that, and the cold front will be coming through. So this is kind of interesting. We got this low over to our east, and the jet stream's kind of doing something like this right now. So yeah, it's kind of cool because it's coming in from the north straight to the south. Not normally see a cold front looking like this. Usually they're kind of coming in from the northwest. But either way, we're not getting too much snow out of it, and by not much, look at the NAM, and it's like barely snowing out there. It looks like the southeast Idaho is going to pick up some snow, maybe some isolated stuff over in Cary, and then yeah, it's just going to be working its way to the southeast, and really not too much snow out of this. So barely showing up with anything, just a couple of flurries, even lighter than it was previously predicting. Those flurries are going to be pretty light density. And just taking a look at our snowpack, I've been kind of curious since it's been 13 days since our last significant snow and 7 days since we received 1 to 3 inches, which was a very light snow. So we're kind of, in my mind, approaching 2 weeks, and our snowpack is slowly starting to go down below just the threshold of 100% in the Big Wood. Salmon, like the north side by Stanley, still holding on to 105. And then the eastern mountains are below normal. All right, now the big news is the temperatures. So I wanted to show you a temperature map here. Play this through as that cold front comes through today. There's going to be some dry Arctic air. That's why we're not really getting any moisture out of this. And it's going to dip down into the middle of the U.S. and bring with it some pretty cold temperatures. Our coldest temperatures are going to be felt right around here on Monday morning, when this thing is really magnified over us. The Midwest is going to be getting really cold. You could see some well below zero temperatures over there. And yeah, it's going to just get cold over the next few days. And then looking at some charts here, let me actually pull up a different model. I feel like it's a little hard to see what's going on here. Zoom out a little bit. All right, so let's see what's coming. This is that big northerly flow coming in overhead right now, bringing in this huge trough over the U.S., bringing in really cold. Look at that. It's grabbing all that Arctic air and bringing it straight down overhead, and then we're going to be kind of in more northwest flow through the week. It looks like we might get some flurries Wednesday through Thursday, and then a little bit of a ridge for Friday. And then the models are starting to change for the 24th through the 1st of February, where it's looking like it's going to be a little bit more moist air coming in. You can see the flow starting to change back. That moisture is coming in from the Gulf of Alaska. It's not looking prominent or anything right now, but it is shifting patterns, which is what we want to see if we are ever going to see snow again. And that's what the long range models are calling for. So we can start to see that signal change in the 24th to 26th. We're almost got moisture over us, still below normal for temperatures. And this is really kind of where we start to see the moisture change. So not significant moisture, but we will be slightly above normal for moisture coming in. And then temperatures remain about the same, and then moving into February, we're moving into above normal for precip, and that's starting to appear in the MBM long range models. Not picking up a ton, but picking up some inches of snow, and this is looking really cold right now in the teens to 20s, so that snow ratio is not really popping up here, but it'll be light fluffy snow, and it's slightly higher for Titus, so it looks like it'll be maybe a little bit more of a southerly flow. So we'll keep our eye on that and hope for snow. Until then, continue to conserve that powder out there, keep the tracks tight, and allow us to work until the next refresh, which is still looking like at least a week out.